After returning to the Suiban Temple, Xiaoguang tells the mystics there what's going on.
So you're Ye Xingguang, the one who inherited the Qingming sword at a young age. I've heard that your talent really stands out among the younger generation of Yunque Summit, and that you might even be the most likely to become a Void Hunter.
That's more praise than I deserve. Everyone, it was my recklessness that kept me from realizing how serious the situation was. I shouldn't have kept things from you. I owe all of you a sincere apology.
Sorry, everyone. I wanted to wait until we had some leads on Senior Ye's whereabouts before telling the truth. I never thought we'd come across something like that weird miasma fluctuation.
We always come across a
After our
weird
trip to the Hollow,
stuff that's bigger than we
understand
expected to
just
be.
how serious the situation really is now. It concerns the safety of Waifei Peninsula, so I can't hide things anymore.
But please trust me, though I don't have the evidence to prove it, my brother must have a reason for covering his tracks and for being alongside Sarah. And no, he won't betray us.
We grew up together. No one knows him better than I do. He's honorable and loyal. He would never abandon his morals or hurt others for selfish gain.
Xiaoguang. Junior, we understand how you feel. We all know what kind of person Senior Ye is. We've already contacted Yishuan Shifu. She's tied up with some other important matters at the moment, but she'll head here as soon as she can. Until then, the decision rests with her.
Thank you for your trust. There's no need to be so formal. Just call me Xiaoguang like before. And please, help us get to the bottom of the abnormal miasma fluctuation before Shifu arrives.
Of course, we'll do everything we can. But Xiaoguang, for now, you should remain here at Suiban Temple. Junior Bell, please stay with her.
Easy job.
Yishuan Shifu specifically requested that you not take part in the investigation under any circumstances.
What? But...
I'm sorry. We'll head out and start investigating with
Makes
the other
sense, but
mystics at
probably gonna
first
break that
light
rule
tomorrow.
immediately.
You just wait here for our return, alright?
Jingyuan leaves, together with the other disciples. Xiaoguang's left standing there, hands clasped tight together, expression clouded with helplessness.
it's always like this.
Yishuan Shifu was worried. I'm worried about my safety, I understand. I've always understood. Shifu cares for me very deeply. Even when Shifu's personally crafted seal in the sword case, she's constantly worried. Worried about that the power of the Qingming sword will spiral out of control. Worried that I might end up like her sister, High Preceptor Yizhang. But having to stay behind everyone, being kept safe, watching everyone else face danger while I can only just wait, it's just... with that gloomy look on your face, you can hardly seem like the Yishuang I know. Being able to face any situation with composure, isn't that the kind of person that you are? Xiaoguang, you're too tense. After everything that's happened today, what you need most right now is to get some proper rest and recharge. Yeah, we'll get ready to receive tomorrow's news from tip-top shape. Sorry, I'm everyone in trouble again. Let's go get some rest today. Surely she won't run out ahead of us, possibly, right? Haven't gone to bed yet? Just want to come see you again. That's alright, I was just feeling a bit down again. But after everyone's comforting words, I'm feeling much better now. At least those two illusions today gave us a clearer picture. You must be exhausted from running around with me in these past couple days. Go get some rest. Alright, have some good sleep, Xiaoguang. Don't do anything reckless while we're sleeping. Like going to the hollow on your own. Gently scenes round itineraries, drift into dreams. Cover night, there are still those who remain awake in Phelan Heights. Well, this is unexpected. You let that insignificant blue pond go free? Such mercy didn't quite fit the image of someone hell-bent on revenge, where they die alongside their nemesis. They're just an insignificant pawn. They have minimal intel, and their life or death wouldn't affect the bigger picture. You need to cut off every loose thread, and... on the path to meet the Creator, any impious noise must be made thoroughly purified. Just like those traitors who once basked in the divine grace yet harbored doubts, daring to commit blasphemy, they are now very quiet. Utterly quiet. As for you, showing mercy to even a little pawn, how can I trust you won't go soft on Banyue at the crucial moment? or perhaps hesitate when it comes to your own ending. Whether you trust in me or not means nothing to me. I've said it before, making Banyue pay in blood for his punishment is my punishment for him, and the ending I've written for myself. You're sharing the same punishment as him? How ironic. Don't tell me you're still clinging to that pathetic illusion of a master's type of bond. Don't make me laugh. Cut the pointless probing, risking using each other to get what we want. But this is none of your business. Don't get too hung up on your so-called god puppet. Better pay attention to those who you keep in the company. For your sake, you better pray your creator it really isn't omniscient as you claim. Even Yishuan, his little schemes are insignificant. The creator has foreseen his fangs, and I shall be the final link to fulfill the creator's prophecy. Yishuan's very existence, his every choice, even those futile acts of defiance, all will be woven into the grand tapestry, becoming a distinctive stroke of the color in the final masterpiece. Everything will reach a journey's end. The growing warmth of conspiracy gradually dissipates in the morning light of Phalem Heights. A new day dawns under Soyban Temple, still unaware of last night's undercurrents, carrying mysteries and looming threats. Since I should go out to check on the Zhaoguangs first. Is that Billy and Bullion bickering outside? Might as well check it out. What's going on, you two? Bullion, this is all your fault, you troublemaker, setting the bad precedent. You dare slander me? What have I done wrong, pray tell? It must have been you sneaking down the mountain, setting that rebellious example that made Master Zhaoguang's heart waver for adventures outside the mountain. What slander? How could you know about the passing of time in the mountains of Master Zhaoguang's state of mind while you've been guarding Soyban Temple all these years? I know for sure that this is about seeking one's true heart. Just like the protagonist of that supreme manual I've been studying, sword ascending the 9 heavens, even knowing the path is rough, I shall forge ahead with both swords and heart. Such spirit, how similar it is to my own noble quest of braving the world outside the mountain to seek my path and overcome tribulations. Both are acts of pure romance. How magnificent, how splendid. I forgot what Master Zhaoguang carries, that seeming sword, a deadly weapon that drinks memories and devours the 5 senses. Yes, I know. I only believe that only by tasting all of the world's delicacies and witnessing all of its light splendors can one achieve true enlightenment and resist the sword's side effects. This is tempering one's sword heart through mortal experiences. You never used to talk like that before. How many cultivation web novels did you read? You're so cheesy, it's making my bamboo components get goosebumps. Hugh, what do you know? This is called scholarly elegance. You weren't always so old-fashioned and long-winded. Hey, look, eyes glared at each other and puffed out their anger, never going to back down. Man interrupted, Fan Zhaoguang said. Right. How you doing, girl? Zhaoguang stands alone, silently, her red ribbon shrinking as when she first walked in Soyban Temple. Oh, now she seems way down by many unspoken thoughts.
Morning, Senior Zhaoguang.
Morning. Wait, why senior all of a sudden?
Oh, I was just thinking of when we first met. You really liked it when I called you Senior. Now that you don't have to keep your identity hidden, we might as well bring it back. It really suits you.
Aw, Bill.
Right? Junior Bell.
Present, Senior Zhaoguang.
Face smile softens Zhaoguang's face.
I'd better keep Zhaoguang occupied and make sure she doesn't go off on her own until Yishuan Shifu gets here.
Well, it's real nice today. Want to go for a walk with me? Come think about it, I've never shown you around before.
Then I'll be counting on you as my guide.
Should we head out now? Need to prep anything? Alright, prepare some casual clothes for Zhaoguang's based on various lifestyle preferences and analysis reports. Make sure to persuade Zhaoguang to change into them now. Might lift her mood. Would you like to change into something casual? It could change the mood. Casual, right now. After explaining Zhaoguang, though she's a bit shy, she seems to nods gently and nods back to her room. Going to change. Oh my gosh, that's so freaking cute! Oh my gosh, I love it! Ah! Oh, I'm totally buying that one. I'm definitely getting that when it comes out. Oh, that's so adorable! Oh my gosh! After changing clothes, Zhaoguang's eyes hold a mix of sweet awkwardness and a subtle hint of anticipation. Ah, looks so freaking cute! Oh my gosh! Really? That's a relief. I was worried it might seem too childish. Not quite fitting for a senior. You look super sweet and approachable now. She is so freaking cute. Oh my gosh. That is so freaking cute. Oh gosh. Oh my gosh. Ah. Ah. The pink looks so good on her. Oh my gosh. Ah. Little frills and bows. So adorable. Yumcha-sim, from what looks of it's pretty busy right now. Yep, oh, it's always packed. They have all kinds of intel, and the food's amazing. Wanna check it out, Xiaoguang? Yes, please.
I once came here for a banquet with some big shots, but between you and me, the food they served those VIPs wasn't nearly as good as their regular dishes.
Oh, really?
Oops. I hope no one heard that. Sweetie, how's it going? I hope business is booming. Got any
God, it's so freaking
recommendations
cute.
today?
It's so cute. So cute. The little charm on the purse too. Ah.
Welcome! Is this young lady a friend of yours? She's got the aura of a true connoisseur. Would you like to try our seasonal special?
I can faintly smell some osmanthus in the air. How lovely.
That would be our Moonvale Osmanthus cake, fresh out of the oven. They're made with the very first golden blossoms picked just this morning. Soft, sweet, melts in your mouth. I guarantee it's a taste you'll never forget. Osmanthus cakes
You're
always
showing a good
bring
selling
back
your
memories
sock.
of loved ones. This batch is limited, reserved for only our regular customers. And you won't find it on the banquet menu.
So she heard us.
Osmanthus cake. Belle, would you like to try it?
Osmanthus cake is often used as a symbol of remembrance. Xiaogong must be thinking about Senior Ye again. Sure. After smelling the aroma before we even walked in, how could we resist? Just hearing you describe it already made me want to eat some.
I guarantee you'll be satisfied. We have seats upstairs. This way.
Second floor is bustling. What do you say? Wanna head up there and check it out?
Ladies and gentlemen,
Come on, over here! Come take a look!
Quite busy indeed. It's so freaking cute. Gosh. Ah.
Standing shoulder to shoulder with
Storyteller's voice resonates through the air. With a mix of powerful energy, soon the tale reaches its climax.
a living legend in our midst. But
I'm listening to her a little bit.
Yinghui Summit stands tall by Yixuan Shufu's strength alone. Oh, no, no, no! When it comes to the younger generation, no one can forget Yixuan Shufu's mischievous yet brilliant disciple, Ye Xun Guang. Now this young lady,
But listening carefully to the content, the protagonist of the story happens to be Zhao Guang. Is this gentleman talking about me? Let's keep listening together.
little girl, she inherited the legendary Qing Ming sword. Such talent was unheard of.
Flowing like a river, as he had been there to witness it all firsthand.
Has to stay sharp when sparring with her. Oh, the girl moves like lightning, swift, unpredictable. One slip of focus, and the Shifu will have to bring out her real skills.
That's exaggeration. The storyteller's making it sound Joe's dramatic with all his embellishments. This is so embarrassing. I'm dying here. Alright, let's hurry to try those Amanthus case Sweetie mentioned. Let's start if we don't wait too long. Come on, let's go. Taking up talking up a storm. Completely oblivious to that the protagonist's tales just ran off in a panic. So that's an Amanthus cake.
So, what do you think?
I was gonna ask you the same. It's fragrant, sweet, and soft. Here, have a few more pieces.
Osmanthus cake goes best with tea. The tea helps to cleanse the palate. I wonder if some memories are like tea leaves that drift to the bottom of the cup, sinking so deep that they never surface again.
The depths of Zhao Guang's eyes carry a mix of hope and anxiety. Very hard to read.
Memories aren't like reflections in a teacup. Even when the tea leaves sink to the bottom, they can still float back up if something stirs them one day. Xiaoguang, what is it you're trying to say?
It's nothing. Just feels like time's been slipping by so fast.
Trying to remember something, possibly?
Miss, is the taste of our Moonvale Osmanthus cake to your satisfaction? It's your first time here. I hope you'll forgive us if the service falls short.
You're too kind, Miss Sweetie. The cake is excellent. Sweet, but not cloying. The osmanthus fragrance blends beautifully without overwhelming the rice's natural flavor. It melts in the mouth and is baked the perfect amount of time to bring out both texture and aroma.
A true connoisseur. You've nailed it exactly.
Hardly. I just like making desserts myself every now and then. If I
Ain't that the thing?
guess, in addition to fresh osmanthus preserved in honey, you added a touch of roasted sticky rice powder to the filling? It gives the texture a bit more spring. And at the end, did you add a sprinkle of candied kumquat peel? There's a light citrus note that lingers.
That's quite a palate you got there.
Spot on! The sticky rice powder keeps it tender but gives it structure. And the candied kumquat peel is the final flourish. You're a true gourmet, miss. Impressive. Very impressive.
Bravo.
Yum-Cha Scene always welcomes guests who appreciate the craft. Please, make yourself at home. I'll leave you two to it. Just call me if you need anything.
Sweetie leaves with a smile on her face.
Xiaoguang, you even know all that? You're like an expert.
I wouldn't call myself an expert. I used to watch Senior Inhu cook back at Yunkui Summit. I thought it was fun, so I picked up a little here and there. Later, I started experimenting with some desserts of my own. But at first, the things I made were really something else.
Hey, everyone
My
starts
brother,
somewhere.
Shifu, Senior Fufu, and Senior Inhu all ended up as my first victims. My brother would always tease me, saying eating my desserts was part of his training, tempering the mind through hardship.
Senior Ye is such a gentle person. He must have been even more patient with you.
Yeah, he always looked out for me. Even though he was just a kid himself, he'd always give in to me, and he almost never got angry. He taught me so much. I still remember when I first arrived at Yunkui Summit. I was mischievous, made a big mistake, and just hid. I was too scared to face anyone. My brother was the one who found me. He didn't scold me. He just asked, an elder at the end of his years, and a young man with his whole life ahead of him. If you could only save one of them, which do you choose? In a famine, a single bag of grain could keep a person alive, but a rare manuscript carries the wisdom of centuries. If only one can be preserved, which do you choose? And when facing a calamity, do you cling to safety and protect yourself? Or do you stand and fight to save others, even against impossible odds? Which do you choose?
Why did he ask such a difficult question? There's no clear answer.
It benefits of both of them. You can't
Yeah.
really fight well if you're on an empty stomach.
I
But
was
if
so
you
young,
leave behind
I didn't know what to say, and it made me want to cry. Those questions felt cruel, like they were tearing my heart apart. But my brother said it wasn't about a clear answer. It was about seeing what you truly want to protect, and understanding its weight. He told me that our parents always said, the hardest part isn't making the choice, it's living with it afterward. There's no perfect path in this world. Some choices are responsibilities we have to shoulder. When the time comes, be brave. Do what must be done, and you'll carve your way through the thorns onto your own path. I didn't fully understand what he meant back then. I'm not even sure if I do now.
He really put a lot of
Sophia,
thought into
head
what he
scratch
said.
her.
I'm sure he'd be glad knowing you could reflect on it so calmly now.
I trust him, just as he trusts me. Right now, my brother has his own reasons for what he has to do. And I
Whether or not
have
he
my own
succeeds,
reason
though,
for
is
why I
yet to be
have find
seen.
him.
And it's not looking good based on what we
Sorry.
heard.
I've been rambling again.
You can always tell me these things. I'm your junior after all.
Times like this, you feel more like a senior. I gotta do better. I've gotta do better as your senior, so you can rely on me more. Like you said, you're my precious junior after all.
Let's talk about something more cheerful. Everyone's been working so hard lately. Banyue Shifu, Dylan, Ningqian, you, and the others at Swabian Temple.
Yeah,
I
Ninchian's
want
been
to
doing
thank
real
everyone
lot of work.
properly. What do you think about me putting together a thank you dinner and gathering everyone around the fire for the night?
Sounds lovely.
That's a great idea. Everyone's been looking forward to your cooking. I'll let Dylan, Banyue Shifu, and Ningqian know right away. Once Senior Song Tao and the others are back from their investigation, I'll pass it on to them too.
Alright, it's about time to express my gratitude. Let's go! Zhao Guang and you leave Yamcha Sim, preparing to head back to Suiban Temple. Over there, Senior Xinjuan and Senior Song Tao. Looks like we got some new intel. Come on, let's go check it out. Hello.
Junior Bell, Xiaoguang.
You're back! Is everyone alright? Any progress in the investigation?
Don't worry, everyone's fine. We ran into a little trouble on the way, but we managed to find some leads.
Thank you, everyone. You've worked so hard.
Don't mention it. It's our duty as Swabian Temple disciples. Xiaoguang, I'm glad you're feeling better. Thanks to you, Junior Bell.
Thanks to all of you. Xiaoguang was just saying how hard you've all been working, and she wants to host a small thank you dinner at Swabian Temple tonight. She'll even do the cooking. She's planning to invite everyone for a cozy evening chat around the fire.
A gathering by the fire, with Xiaoguang's cooking no less.
Yeah, my cooking isn't the greatest, but I hope you'll join us.
That's really thoughtful of you, Xiaoguang. But I'm afraid we can't tonight.
Don't worry, we have good news. Thanks to the intel you gave us, we pinned down several key spots tied to the abnormal miasma fluctuations. We've even found leads on the ancient array. Some disciples have already been stationed at the old mining site. The full report's been sent to Yishuan Shifu. She should be coming to Wi-Fi soon to help.
Will he
To
soon
ensure
enough, though?
everyone's safety, we'll rotate disciples to guard the key locations, keeping a close watch for anything suspicious. Xiaoguang, as the wielder of the Qingming sword, your role is too important. Until Yishuan Shifu arrives, please, stay here in the temple and keep
We
yourself
both know that's
safe.
not gonna happen.
Leave
She's
the
gonna end up there one way or
investigation to
another.
us. You guys take it easy tonight. When this is all over, we'll celebrate together properly, okay?
But
Come on now, don't feel bad. This was everyone's choice. We all have something we want to protect. Waifei Peninsula's peace, the safety of our disciples. Only when you're safe, Xiaoguang, can we carry out our mission without worry. Protecting you is protecting the future for all of us. So now, how about a smile?
okay, I understand.
That's better. We'll get Bowlion and go switch shifts with the others now. See you later.
Song Tao, Qingyuan, and Bolian head off in full spirit.
Don't worry, Xiaoguang. We're finally starting to see some progress. That's a good sign.
Yeah, let's head back too. I still need to figure out what to cook tonight.
Xiaoguang takes you the first step towards Suiban Temple. Her back straightens and steady, the setting sun casting a long shadow behind her, echoing the tangled feelings in her heart. Meanwhile, in the unassuming corner of Phantom Heights, Dylan and Zhao are exchanging an intel.
Here, the intel on Sarah.
Oh
Grew
boy.
up in an orphanage near a hollow. When the place got shut down by the city, she vanished for a few years. Then reappeared for a couple months before disappearing again. The next time she showed her face publicly, she was already moving under the banner of the Exaltists.
Now let's go
Vanished
off
for
of.
a few years? Here is where it gets interesting. Word is, during those few months when she reappeared, she stormed into Hand headquarters multiple times, insisting she was part of some special investigation squad under HSO.
She said every member but her was wiped out in an accident.
And said no such squad ever existed. No record of her anywhere either.
I wouldn't put it past them to just wipe the record just to make her look bad.
Huh. A ghost squad that doesn't exist? When you spend your days fielding customer complaint calls, little stories like that are the highlight of the shift. And stories like that always go one of two ways. Either the woman lost her mind, or the squad's whole purpose was to be buried from the start.
So you think there's something fishy here too?
There's always fish around. It's just a guess, and I wouldn't dare spread anything like slander against the city administrations. Besides, this information doesn't really help us out with what we're trying to find out.
Fair enough. A woman forever without a place to belong, falling into some delusion's embrace. A textbook tragic story. Nothing worth dwelling on. What is worth our attention is the creator she clings to. More and more signs point to something hidden in the hollow that we don't understand yet. I've already reported to the boss. We'll just have to wait for orders before making our next move. I need to remind you of something else. The higher-ups know about the abnormal miasma fluctuation, too. They don't want Wi-Fi Peninsula destroyed. There's too much value here. Which means
Yes, the
this
value of
quest
the
is
place, not
also
the people.
part of your job now.
Those old men-at-tops really know how to hand out impossible missions. This was supposed to be a simple recovery job. Without me even realizing, I've been saddled with another thankless task.
I've already found out that the array described in the ancient tome dates back over 100 years. Built to suppress miasma. You're welcome, by the way. The array works by absorbing miasma. You just need to pour a large amount of ether energy into the core. But what most people don't know is, to keep the ethereal sealed inside from breaking loose, the array raises a barrier that traps whoever activates it. Which means anyone who becomes the key is essentially sacrificing themselves.
Yishuan's parents once investigated this array, and he knows far more about this than his sister. Now it seems the secret lies deep within the old mining site. Consider we planning to make Yishuan the key?
It's not impossible. That means there's another way for your mission to kill two birds with one stone. I'm sure you've already thought of it.
What if you took the array with them and get Banyue and become the key? Use to activate the array, suppress the miasma, and in doing so, drain its power dry.
Then, when it can't hold out any longer, you step in and take its core. Simple as that.
So I just want to kill Banyue, huh?
Girl, Yeshuan Guang. I can tell you've taken a liking to her, even if you won't admit it. So, why not? You'd be protecting her brother while you're at it. What's wrong? You're hesitating?
No, it's just, as the one responsible for retrieving the core, I have to make absolutely sure it's secure.
Remember, the orders were clear. If recovery fails, destroy it on the spot. Unless you've got other concerns. Or should I say, excuses?
Take your...
Tell me that fighting alongside him these past few
I don't like
days
Zhao.
has caused you to have a change of heart. Now you feel sympathy towards him?
Sympathy? I don't waste sympathy on living humans. Let alone on a killing machine that couldn't even pass a forbidden fruit test.
Exactly. A killing machine. Whatever name it goes by now, it was created as a weapon of indiscriminate slaughter to suppress the miasma. Its nature won't change. Dial in. As a Krampus judge, don't forget that.
Judging me with sentimental nonsense? You really do underestimate me, don't you, Senior Zhao? I'm just thinking the whole suppressing miasma angle might be a smokescreen. If the miasma in Limnian Hollow is actually receding, where's it going? Also,
Flowers absorb it, maybe the flower's roots all gather to there.
One that's been coming up a lot these past few days. Looks like someone else wants Banyue gone. More desperately than we do.
What do you mean? Who?
That's secret. But for now, though, I won't let him die so easily. Not until I figure out who's trying to use him at least. If we're going to dispose of him, it should be on our terms. And as for Banyue's truth that I'm after, I'll give him a final choice. One with no room for lies or cover-ups. Not long after, Dylan comes to a decision after receiving the invitation to the fireside gathering. As evening falls, lights flicker in the life across the White Peninsula. In Swiftman Temple's courtyard, the fire burns bright, the smell of food filling the air. Banyue, Dylan, and the artist slowly arrive. Xiaoguang's thank you dinner is about to begin. Even Io sits at the table. The fireside gathering is being prepared. Let's go see what Xiaoguang is up to. I don't want anything to happen to you, Banyue. I know we'll help you out some way. Some way to get... On the large round table, warm orange charcoal flames dance in a small stove. Roasting and making fruits and nuts sizzle and crackle. Cozy aroma fills the air as the edges turn to an enticing golden crisp. The aroma with fragrant tea wafts through the rustic clay pot, while plump char siu buns glisten with amber oil. Plate of meticulously arranged osmanthus cakes stands like a quiet gesture of thoughtfulness, especially captivating to the eye.
Please come this way.
Oh boy. Perfect timing. Come on, check what we need. Need help? No, you've all done so much for me. I promise I treat you guys properly this time. Just relax and don't worry about it. All you gotta do is make sure to finish everything. Can I take a bite first? Xiaoguang's widen her eyes, and the buffs of her cheeks mock anger, unable to hide the laughter dancing in her eyes. No way. If you sneak a bite now, it won't be a surprise later. Could you wait up for a bit longer? You feel a warm sensation in your palm as something round is pressed into it. Peeled roasted chestnut glazed with caramel. Shush, just this one piece. Have a taste, but keep it secret, okay? This is your exclusive taste test privileges. When the bingo starts, remember to act all like your first time tasting it. Otherwise, my reputation as a iron-faced impartial head chef will be ruined. She's so cute. Love her. Her mood seemingly lifted by the small gesture. She starts humming a little tune. Sweet chestnut, secretly shared, becomes the silent little seeker of the moment. Oh, that's adorable. Well, why are you guys mentioning having late-night gatherings? I thought we'd just grab some takeout and hang out. Just sit around and eat chat, but wow, Xiaoguang's really went all out. Says she wants to take everyone properly. The table's packed. Xiaoguang's arranged everything so neatly that I'm kind of embarrassed to bring out the ready-made meals I secretly brought. Better stay quiet. I'll just wait to feast on Xiaoguang's cooking tonight. And that's why you are the secondary assistants, and you don't get the special taste tester privileges, Wise.
There's something I want to discuss with you.
Oh, yeah?
What is it, Banyue Shifu?
It's Xiaoguang. She has a lot on her mind. By hosting the dinner tonight, I fear she's already come to a decision of her own. The abnormal miasma fluctuation is strange, and the road ahead will likely be perilous. I don't want to see her walk into danger.
She's gonna be there anyway, you know it, and I know it.
If it's your advice, she might listen. Could I trouble you to speak with her again, and persuade her to stay here in the temple, and keep herself out of danger? That would be the safest course.
You know it's not gonna happen, man.
Okay, I'll try to talk to her again. But Banyue Shifu, I've been thinking, treating Xiaoguang like she's a fragile piece of glass to be sheltered away, is that really what's best for her? The Qingming sword, the rest of us? We should be the ones to protect her. But more often than not, we've been holding her back.
The Qingming sword is unlike any other weapon. That's why you're the only one I can bring this to.
My, oh my. What a touching request.
With a voice laced in barbs and half a smile that doesn't reach her eyes, Dylan cuts into the conversation.
But tell me, Banyue Shifu, don't you think your words sound especially cruel when talking about someone your algorithms once deemed as expendable?
You bring this up
You
now?
stood by and watched her parents consumed by the miasma? Looks like you didn't know that yet, huh, Proxy? Allow me to introduce our oh-so-gentle, reliable Banyue Shifu. His codename is Purge Unit Type 0. one of Tops's secret machines built for suppressing miasma. And by suppressing, the most efficient way was, of course, indiscriminate slaughter. Before he put on this harmless, good guy facade, he was Tops's sharpest, most merciless killing machine. After a botched mission, Tops discarded him, left him to rot in the hollow. Somehow, someone picked him up and patched him back together, so he could wear the guise of something less monstrous, hiding among people. People trusted him, relied on him, even treated him as a companion with a heart. But 10 years ago, when the miasma outbreak consumed the old mining site, he stood by and watched countless lives swallowed whole. And Xiaoguang's parents were among them. Back when you went to Silum Bay looking for survivors, why do you think those people reacted to Banyue with such outrage, such hatred?
Banyue Shifu, is this all true?
The marks from the past can't be erased. That much is certain.
The past? Such a tidy word for confession. Then tell me, back then, when you failed to save those people, was it because of your so-called algorithmic logic? Suppress the miasma at all costs. The absolute order that made you treat human life like it was nothing. Does it still run somewhere deep in your core? That kind, gentle mask you wear, is it real? Or is it just a performance for us and for your own conscience? So you can forget the blood on your hands even for just a moment? Silence. The reply I hate the most. I don't even know anymore. Am I speaking to a remorseful person trying to atone? Or to a machine that couldn't even pass the forbidden fruit test? Am I just wasting my breath?
Sub-putting sounds hangs in the air, till Xiaoguang's bright voice cuts right through the icy tension.
There you are! Banyue Shifu, could you give me a hand? This old stove is the bane of my...
I'll be right there.
Banyue leaves, his back still like a mountain, steps steady and unshaken.
Relax. I have no intention of telling Xiaoguang about the past. It would only breed hatred and chaos. Krampus wants something from Banyue. The simplest way to get it would have been to tell Xiaoguang outright. Let her despise him, resent him, or put him to use. Make him the key.
Key?
According to the ancient tome, to activate the array and suppress the miasma, all you need is a powerful, ever-flowing ether energy source placed in the center of the array. He fits the bill, doesn't he? Once a killing machine, an energy monster in his own right. Sacrificing a machine that failed the forbidden fruit test to secure Waifei Peninsula's peace? Perhaps that makes the guilt easier to bear for everyone. But now...
But why now? Dylan, why are you telling me
What
all
is she
this?
trying to get out of this?
Things
Is she on her
just
side or
fall
not?
off
It's
the
hard to tell
track.
if their allegiance
Don't
to
tell me you're
Krampus.
deliberately trying to guilt trip Banyue Shifu into...
Whether he truly has a heart or not, his actions will give me the answer. I told you, there's a truth about him I need to verify.
As a Krampus judge, my duty is to drag everything hidden, false, or twisted into the light. To reach the end of truth. No matter the cost, no matter the means. Proxy, a word of advice. No matter how harsh the truth, it's still better than drowning in a sweet, comforting lie.
Kinda reminds me a bit of Steven the Seed Sr. with that sort of logic.
You're not wrong about that. But Dylan, why not trust what you've seen and heard yourself these past few days? How can you be so sure that the things you've just revealed aren't distorted versions of the truth, carefully crafted to serve someone else's agenda? What if the path you're walking is just a detour, one laid out by others to lead you to their version of the truth?
You're not as naive as you look, Faithin. I'll keep your warning in mind. As for Banyue, don't worry. I won't do anything before the final evaluation is complete. That scrap heap can remain as Banye's Banyue Shifu for now.
What Banyue and Dylan just said, me to sort through all this. Probably talk to Xiaoguang about her own situation first. You just get off the table, it's poor manners.
Xiaoguang?
What is it? Hungry already? Just wait a little longer. It'll be ready soon.
You're hosting this gathering because you've already made up your mind.
You're trying to turn yourself into that key, aren't you?
Figures. You saw right through me. I really was planning to be honest with you, just like I said I would. Last night, after you'd all gone to bed, I found this under the door.
Pulled out a note. It just crumbled from having been crushed into someone's hand and carefully smoothed out again.
I found a way to break the connection between you and the Qingming sword. The power of the Creator is beyond imagination. Deep within the place we once knew lies the key to awakening them. When they descend in the days to come, my wish will finally come true. No matter the price I have to pay, Xiaoguang. You will be free.
This letter, it looks like it's from Senior Ye.
At first glance, the handwriting looks like my brother's, but it's missing little habits he always had in his strokes. And then there's the content itself. Yeah, Senior Yi might not even know you're wife in Peninsula right now, and he's telling you to send you a letter?
Given how much he cares about you, even if he did decide to do this, there's no way he'd ever tell you. This note looks like...
It
Bait?
looks like it's
Bait?
trying to lure me there. I know my bond with the Qingming sword more than anyone. Breaking it isn't something that can be done so easily. Back when I was chosen by the sword, my brother didn't know about its side effects. He was genuinely happy for me. He ruffled my hair, eyes shining, and said, "You're amazing, Xiaoguang. From now on, your big brother will have to rely on you." I knew what he was really happy about. That I could finally be accepted, have a real place in Yunquei Summit, a new home. But then, when he learned the truth about the Qingming sword, and what happened to the wielders before me...
That's too cruel for him.
When we received the news that our parents really had passed, he held back his tears. He didn't want me to be even more afraid. But the day he found out the fate of the sword's wielders, my brother, who had never shown weakness before, broke down in front of me, crying and saying he was sorry, over and over.
Oh man, he really is a good brother then.
His eyes red and fists clenched. He kept repeating it again and again, not just to me, but to himself. That there had to be a way, and that he would find it. That way became his obsession for years. He even hid from me and Shifu that he was experimenting with forbidden techniques, trying to shift the Qingming sword side effects onto himself instead.
Onto himself?
Thank goodness Shifu caught it in time. That was the first time I'd ever seen her so angry. Not at the forbidden techniques, but at my brother for putting himself in danger. She didn't punish him. She just let out a long sigh, placed a hand gently on his shoulder, and sat with him under the cold moon for the entire night.
Maybe only Yixuan Shifu, who has endured loss and shouldered her own share of burdens, could truly understand Senior Ye's state of mind back then.
Yeah.
That heavy weight he was carrying.
Yeah. After that day, my brother promised her he would never let his obsession ruin him. Not even for my sake.
We'll see how
Shifu poured
well
her
that
heart
went.
and soul into crafting the Qingming sword's case after her older sister passed away. With it, as long as I keep training in seclusion and reinforcing the seal, I can live like an ordinary person.
Living in seclusion.
But even with the sword case's protection, Shifu and my brother have always been so careful with me. Of course, I understand why. Every part of the seal carries Shifu's lingering pain from her past. And the fear my brother hides deep inside his heart has never really gone away. That's why, this time, I have to go. My sanity tells me that even when despair first struck, my brother never thought about sacrificing others for my safety. He tried to shoulder the side effects of the Qingming sword himself. I don't believe that the person who made that choice back then would now throw himself into the Creator's arms just because of me.
You got something planned.
So there must be something else he's trying to do.
I believe in Senior Ye too.
But I can't stop the terrible thoughts from creeping into my head. Trap or not, a path of no return or not, I can't let him face that danger alone. I have to stand beside him. I know it's reckless and dangerous. But with you, I don't always have to be so sensible. I want to choose my own path. To take on the responsibility that's mine to bear.
We'll be there with you.
So, since you can't stop me, hide it for me one more time, please?
Just like when I called myself the acting temple master, you just went along with it and naturally hid my identity from everyone.
I'm not here to talk you out of this. I'm here to make a promise as your companion, not a declaration as your protector. Whether it's into the abyss or toward the light, Xiaoguang, let me be your trusted companion, your proxy, and walk with you to the other side of this path.
Why is it that words this heavy can still make my heart feel so warm?
We walk into the abyss
Why
every
does it
day, we
make me
go into
so
hollows.
happy?
It ain't nothing new to
I
us.
almost want to cry.
Come on now. You should save those tears for when we find your brother. Right now, we promised that tonight would be nothing but joy and laughter, remember?
Right. Then I'll go check on the desserts. There's still so many tasty flavors I want to share with you.
Scent of spices follows her light, determined steps, quickly filling the small courtyard. Fire crackles warm and bright in its orange glow, flickering into the deepening night. The accusations and cool past of Salem Bay, they came flooding back like a tidal wave. Past that Banyue Shifu spoke of as Salem Bay, it weighs as heavy as a mountain. Your Excellency, you seem hesitant. Are there words weighing on your mind left unspoken? Please, speak freely. Whatever you want to say, I'll bear it all. What we've seen these past few days is no immovable rock, no heartless weapon, but Banyue Shifu quietly protecting everyone, stepping forward in times of crisis. It was Banyue Shifu whom Zhao Gong truly trusted. This trust, this responsibility, can never be driven purely by cold algorithms. No matter how you defined in the past, I believe the you in standing here right now. Your words carry great weight. You have my thanks. Hearing you say that, I have no regrets. The feast is set to start. May the night bring peace to us all. Yep, let's just eat for now. Everything seems to be set up and ready. We can get started now. If only that one wasn't there here as well.
Everything's ready.
Bell.
A special thanks to Lion, Eos, and Banyue Shifu for helping me out. No way I could have handled all this on my own.
Bell looking like so eager, huh?
Ooh, try this, Dylan. I added extra honey, just the way you like it.
Oh? You even figured out I've got a sweet tooth, huh? How thoughtful of you. Hey, Lion, look at your paws. They're all greasy. You can't eat. Careful, or a spark's gonna turn you into a grilled lion head. Crispy outside, tender inside. Oops, my bad. I forgot we've got another lion head sitting right here.
Banyue Shifu, would you like to try a chashu bun? I remember you're not fond of oily food, so I followed Senior Inuhu's
Can
recipe
he eat?
and added a bit of dried tangerine peel to the marinade to cut the richness. Do you like it?
It's perfect.
I'm glad everyone everyone likes them. They're nothing fancy, just some home-style cooking.
Xiaoguang, you're too modest. With skills like this, you could open a restaurant of your own. The balance of sweet and savory, the juiciness. It takes me back to a taste I haven't had since childhood.
Xiaoguang, your cooking makes me feel all warm and full of energy.
Yeah, it's been a long time since we've had a feast like this.
Though I have to say, compared to the way you nearly scorched the bottom of the pot earlier, stomping your feet in panic, we should have done with that. Shall we?
Dylan, we agreed not to bring that up. That old stove's impossible to handle. The flames keep flaring up and down. Luckily, Banyue Shifu's here. Anyway, since we're all here, why don't we sit by the fire and chat for a bit?
Oh? Chatting? I love chatting. What should we chat about?
Let me think. Oh, I know. Everyone share something funny or embarrassing that's happened to you recently. Dylan, you first.
The hearth crackles and flickers of flames. Laughter, playful teasing, and the clink of glasses are distant cups are woven together in a rare chorus of carefree buzz. The strings, tight strings in everyone's heart loosen without notice. Heavy secrets momentarily chased away by the warmth. Time seems to stretch in a glow in the fire, flowing quietly in the simple purity, until as the laughter slowly fades, they look up and realize the stars have filled the sky.
Wow, look! After all that goofing around, the stars almost look brighter, don't they? One year, my brother, Senior Fupo, and I went to release lanterns together on a mountain behind Junkui Summit. It was a blustery day, and the wind was so strong, we couldn't even get the lanterns lit. I remember stomping around in frustration. Eventually, I just tossed the lantern aside and lay on the grass. But when I looked up, I saw the starry sky, each star shining brighter than any lantern. My brother said that the stars are the best kind of lantern to carry your wishes. I wonder, what did I wish for back then? Feels like it's been ages since I had a moment like that. No thoughts, no worries, just gazing at the stars and having a quiet conversation.
Everyone listens silently. With the crackles of flames, the only sound break. Meanwhile, the Qiming sword case shimmers, almost imperceptibly under the starlight. Choices. Such cruel things. Once made, they're like the stones cast into a lake, ripples pushing you forward as they spread. Looking back, those ripples already turned into a tidal wave. There's no turning back now. Ning seems a bit drowsy, mumbling incoherently fragments words under his breath. Choose which one. Want to make sure I got the right one. So much fun being with everyone. Tonight, I'm definitely gonna have a sweet dreams. See you in our dreams. No, not it. Dial in. What about you? Finally, some peace and quiet. No endless customer complaints, no paperwork, no urgent messages, and none of those voices. Just sitting here, looking at the fire, gazing at the stars, listening to the chatter. Just chilling like this. Yeah, not bad at all. Dawn's expression held in an unusual calmness. Seems like the perfect moment to ask those questions she would normally dodge. Since it's so much trouble, why do you still keep being a customer service rep? Because it's fun watching people get tongue-tied when I fire back. And because when I'm talking to a living person, no matter what I say, I'll always get a response. It could be an angry demand, a helpless sigh, or even a dumb follow-up question. But whatever it is, it's at least some kind of response. Unlike in the Hollow, where you can only listen, endlessly listening to those voices of the dead. Listening to their resentment, their regrets, their pleas, but they're forever unable to truly respond to anything, only accept any true responses, or accept any true responses. No matter how much you say, what you say, it's just like a stone throwing into a deep well. Not even an echo can be heard. That feeling after a while makes you wonder if you too become part of the silence Alright, it's getting late and cold. Time to go home. Finally got some peace and quiet, but it's about to end. Tomorrow's gonna be another troublesome day, huh? That it is. Have we ever had an NPC character that didn't stab us in the back in this game? Like in some way? I feel like it's so... like, 8 out of 10 times. Happy gathering in soft beds, smooth away the edge of those heavy, sharp, unsettling thoughts. Your internal turmoil gradually subsides, letting out you sink into a peaceful darkness. Woven from sleep, silent companion by your hearth. In tranquil moment, protected by the lingering warmth of the companionship, you drift into a deep, dreamless sleep. Far off, Yishuan, having waited for quite a while, finds himself lost in confusion.
You aren't planning to use me to activate the array, are you?
No need to test me. I already told you. You'll stand with me before the Creator. As for activating the array, there is another candidate.
You already know where the array is, and the Creator's location. When will the summoning begin?
Patience. Timing is like a seed buried deep in the soil. You can't simply will it to sprout. It needs the appropriate nourishment and the right season to break through the earth. So we wait. Wait until the keys chosen by the Creator are all in place.
Sarah tilts her head slightly as if listening to some whispers carried by the wind, perhaps setting the urgency in Yishuan's voice. The corners of her lips curve upwards, her smile laced with anticipation and cold calculation. It's like commotion outside. Better check it out now. She didn't already run off, did she? Nope.
Senior Sontao? What's going on?
We'll get you patched up right away.
No, don't worry about me. Listen, last night, sometime after midnight, the miasma at the old mining site suddenly erupted. The other disciples are all trapped there now.
It's action time.
Severely wounded.
Belle, we don't have time to wait for Shifu and the others.
Got it. Then let's get going. Wise, we'll leave Senior Sontao to you and Lion.
We'll take care of him. Eels will be waiting for you there. I'll go tell Banyue Sarah and Dylan. But remember, Belle, Xiaoguang needs to be careful with the sword.
Yes,
Relax,
we know.
Junior Wise. I promised Belle I wouldn't break the seal lightly. Don't forget, I'm pretty strong.
We're definitely gonna break it anyway, aren't we?
Qingming sword, I'll do my best to keep everyone safe. This is the perfect time for me to show how reliable a senior I can be.
Before you step out in the Soyban Temple, Dylan comes rushing with you with more news. Oh, now what?
I know most of what happened now. The issue is, I can't reach Banyue.
Oh, he's the one who's gone.
Huh? Could Banyue Shifu be planning to face everything alone after what Dylan said yesterday?
Ning Qian's also missing.
Yeah, it's about time he showed up.
Miasma
Or
eruption
sprung.
Can't be a coincidence. And his disappearance only confirms my suspicions. Something isn't right.
Your suspicions? What did you dig up this time, Dylan?
Remember when I told you that I heard a familiar name among the voices of those dying in the mine's old residential area? That name was Ning Qian.
Ning Qian? Were his relatives among the victims back then?
When the disaster hit the old mining site, Banyue left many to die, including Ning Qian's sister.
Those Banyue turned away.
Praxi, there's no point in hiding anything from her at this point, right?
Yeah, okay.
This is what happened.
Tragedy this and tragedy that. All that happened.
So, Ning Qian concealed his past and joined Banyue's school to get close to him. I found out that he contacted Sarah before he first met us. No wonder more clues somehow always appeared the moment we thought the trail was about to go cold. That's Sarah. She must have used the hatred in his heart to strike some sort of deal with him. Us meeting the Exaltus remnants, discovering the ancient tome, and learning of the array. None of that was random. Looks like that woman has been secretly orchestrating these seemingly logical events. I got an investigation report on Ning Qian this morning. He said goodbye to his neighbors and friends at the martial arts school. The way he spoke made it sound like he was leaving on a long trip and might never see them again.
Never see them again? Does that mean he's out to take revenge?
That seems to be the most likely possibility. The recent miasma eruption that led Banyue to investigate was probably meant to lure him into opening the ancient array.
So that note I received?
Was it a setup to exploit Banyue Shifu's guilt toward Xiaoguang and the others? He tried to keep her safe and stop Senior Ye from activating the array, which made it the perfect bait to draw him in.
That's just the tip of the iceberg. I suspect the array and the ancient tome, and even the part about the key to quell miasma, were nothing more than tricks to keep him chasing. It might all be Sarah's handiwork. Think about it. Using powerful ether energy to activate the array and purify the miasma? If the array is used to absorb a large amount of ether energy in miasma, then where will all that power go? The miasma in Limnian Hollow is abnormally receding. Where is it flowing to? What else is behind the residential building in the mines?
And that voice in the hollow. We still don't know why, only Banyue can hear it. But it's clear that the voice has been trying to use my memories as a plant to blend down to my mind. So it looks like it is hiding behind that voice, trying to influence me and Banyue. Based on Sarah's actions, most likely that the miasma in our power is, or will be directed for a special purpose.
For example, sustaining that creator who is soon to descend.
If that's true, then even if the array
Are we actually gonna
runs
see the
out of
creator by
use,
the end of this?
Definitely not some world-saving miracle anymore. Instead, it's an energy pool gathering strength for the creator's descent.
As for Ning Qian, no matter how much he knows about what's actually happening, he's already become someone else's pawn.
I know I don't have the right to forgive Banyue Shifu on his behalf, or erase the hatred he carries in his heart. But even if I don't remember him as a child anymore, I know from the time we've spent together that the kindness he showed us was genuine.
So, what about you? As things stand, what do you think of Banyue? Have you made up your mind?
My mind was already clear. Ever since we left the Hollow and stepped on the bridge that connects my old home to the outside world. Amidst all the chaos, that figure silently rushed out, carrying my brother and me over the bridge. The only hands that we could reach in that terrible abyss. The only person who held us, as sturdy as a mountain, was Banyue Shifu.
Yep, just like I thought.
Huh? Xiaoguang, did you remember something?
Yes, Banyue Shifu never mentioned it. He saved my brother and me all those years ago. He looked after us, sent us to Yunquei Summit, gave us a better home.
Does the brother
No matter
remember
what
this
kind
though?
of
I wonder,
axe he
because
carries on his
he's the older
shoulders,
one.
Or what strict cold rules he adheres to. How could I erase such kindness? And now his guilt has driven him into danger for us again. Dial in, Belle. I'm going to bring Banyue Shifu and my brother back.
Now that's the spirit of the Qingming sword successor.
Hmm.
You're set on dragging them back from the abyss. Then let's get going. Before that scrap heap gets turned into actual scrap, and before your brother and Ning Qian make any irreversible mistakes.
Tylen!
We best get moving then.
I knew you were a good person.
Alright, stop it, you two.
The choice I forced Banyue to make last night, I never thought the answer I wanted would come to me so soon, so simple. Using truth whispered by the dead to expose the lies of the living, that's the standard by which I enact judgment. But this time, I want to use the words of the dead to give a truth to the living. Let's do it. Banyue gazed at Ning Qian for a long time. It's action time. You still living here?
Song Tao Kao must have delivered the message to you. Is he okay?
Just
Don't worry,
dandy.
Senior Qingyuan. He'll be okay. But he told us that our fellow disciples from Swabian Temple were trapped by miasma. How did you manage to break free?
It was Banyue Shifu. Somehow the sealed gate was opened last night. Some disciples went in to explore, but shortly after, a wave of active miasma came and swept everyone away, leaving us trapped in different places. Later, just as we were about to give up hope, Banyue Shifu came and saved everyone. After he found a safe place for us, he turned and went in deeper. From the look on his face, I could tell that it wasn't just a spur-of-the-moment decision. He seemed as if he had long made up his mind to go in there.
Did he say anything before he left?
He said that human forces could no longer stop this chaos and that he needed to find another way. So he went to investigate the source.
Sounds like he's making excuses. He knows what's going to happen.
Strange things, heavy words. I don't know if they were meant for us or if he was just talking to himself.
Heavy words? What do you mean?
He said, to walk this world is as to depart one's home for distant shores. When debts of old weigh heavy, they press not upon thy steps alone, but cast thy companions stumbling in the dust beside thee. He also said something like, I shall make the burden lighter.
Yep, he's going to
my
sacrifice
own
himself.
and far more for my companions. This debt must be paid.
Just as I suspected.
I thought it sounded strange at the time. I wanted to help him, but I was injured. There wasn't much I could do. I was worried, so I insisted he take Bolion along. Shortly after he left, toward the source of the miasma, we heard a loud noise. Then, the miasma that was trapping everyone appeared to be drawn towards something else and started to recede. We were all so relieved. Until just a moment ago, when Bolion came back and reported that Banyue Shifu was trapped now. You can try
he's
scanning
already in there
Bolion's
then.
memory module to find out exactly what happened, but things aren't looking good. At this rate, Banyue Shifu will be killed in that array.
Perform an emergency scan on Bolion's memory module. Banyue, man, we don't want to lose ya. Go. Banyue Shifu, here's the situation. Explains the general situation. Chaos is beyond human control. We need to find another way. I'll seek out source and save everyone. Banyue Shifu, those of us who remain here are too injured to move. Please take Bolion with you. Having him assist you would put our minds at ease. Alright, being a Bangbu from Yunkwei Summit, I'm sure he'll be able to find his way back to you by itself once it's all over. Wait, Bolion will be able to find his way back by itself? To walk this world is as if to travel distant shores. When debts of old weigh heavy, they press not upon my steps alone, but cast my companions stumbling into the dust beside me. For myself, and even more so for my companions, may walk lighter. This debt must be repaid. The gate's open now. Back when I was doing my duty around here, parents would often voice their concern about mischievous kids sneaking around to play at night. For their safety, special locks were installed. Only adults knew how to open them. This must be something he heard about in his youth and never forgot.
We rarely came here back then. We must make haste and check the area for anything suspicious.
Let's get moving. You're a cool guy, Banyue. I don't want to lose ya.
Already here?
Banyue Shifu, I knew you cared about the mystic safety and would come here. Great news, absolutely fantastic news. Anything I stumbled upon the key array of the core of the array core of the ancient array mentioned in the old text. It's just that I'm not skilled enough. I couldn't fully activate the array. But now that you're here, surely everything will go much smoother. Looks like this time the miasma disaster can finally be put to an end. This place won't have to relieve that nightmare again. where they're located. There's several array pillars in the platform nearby. I'll lead the way for you, Shifu. Alright, let's go, Ninsheng. Be careful.
Over here! Banyue Shifu! This way!
Yep, lead the way, not leading us into a trap at all. Alright, let's see this. The array core is ancient, and the patterns carved into the pillars shimmer with an undying will to protect. Sitting in its center, it's almost impossible to feel the long-dormant earth pulsing in agony, urging the activation of the array. Upon attempting to guide and fully activate the array with his own ether energy, cold malicious will suddenly counterattacked.
Fall back behind me.
Balloon's memories regarding Banyue are cut off here. The array's been activated and is continuously channeling miasma. It seems to be effectively absorbing and suppressing it. Banyue Shifu was trapped in the massive sphere of great evil, and even though my training has advanced by leaps and bounds today, I still can't save the two of them. Alas, what a tragedy. Banyue seemed to know what he was up to, but he still went ahead and activated the array. Indeed, you should hurry and save Banyue Shifu, and take Bullion with you at the same time as well. Banyue, we're coming to save ya!
Open this door. It's like every inch of this place is etched deeply in his memory.
That's a big array. He's fighting still in there. At this moment, the array is engulfed in chaos as the ethereals come rushing out like a tidal wave. Nishing's eyes burn with rage. His crazy words are filled with pain, despair, and twisted pleasure.
Stop dragging this on, Banyue! Stop! It's over for you! Pathetic. How long do you think you can keep up that heroic act? Stop pretending you're a savior. Look at you. Look at the monster you become! Can't you see? Stop fighting! Just let me die here! We can both die here! You should watch me die. Just like how you watched my sister struggle on the brink of death all those years ago. Why are you still playing the merciful saint? I've waited 10 years. 10 whole years! And now the day is here. You don't deserve to save anyone! And you don't deserve to let me live.
She was the one who saved you back then, so why didn't you save her? Why? These 10 years, every single day, I kept thinking. If I hadn't stormed out that day, if I'd stayed, maybe my sister wouldn't have died alone like that. My life should have ended here 10 years ago. I've been waiting so long for this day.
You'll be dying with me. Then so be it. Guess
So his sister was the one that found and fixed the Banyue back then.
And give myself some closure.
Banyue's footsteps created deep cracks in the ground, like a lonely mountain peak covered in scars. He tenaciously protects Ninsheng in the area behind him, his fists swing like a frenzy of energy, every blow hitting like a tsunami, blasting the oncoming Theros to dust. Desert Banyue can't feel the scratches and searing energy marks on his metal frame. The dust of his eyes glistening with a sorrow that pierces his soul, and a resolution that has long known his ending. His low, hoarse voice rings out like it echoes in a deep valley, piercing through all the clamor, every word imbued with immense power.
Ning-Chen, I shall repay this debt with my life. Yes, your life is not a bargaining chip. You still have a long road ahead. Go and live. Live and see the world that your sister never saw.
Banyue's power was burning resolve, his determination to atone for his wrongs, and his deepest, most powerful fires bent on protecting life began to erupt. He abandons any defensive stance. Every remaining bit of energy, every fragment of existence in his machine on the brink of collapse, is fully channeled into his fist.
The array base has been destroyed, and now the suppressed miasma has been released. What a pain.
No, we're running out of time.
You finally made it.
I don't want to lose another cool robot guy. We already lost scene here. I don't want to lose another one.
Banyue Sarah has been battling an endless stream of ethereals to protect that young fellow. He's been fighting for quite some time now. I couldn't quite make out what they were saying, but it sounded like the young man was begging Banyue Sarah to give up on him. And who knows how much longer he can hold them off.
That platform is where Dad used to take me to see the stars. The array has been there all along, so close by.
Is there a way to break through or enter the array?
The concentration of miasma is too high over there. I can't get any closer.
Fairy, scan and confirm the range of the entire array. Belle, you can try getting closer, but be careful. Fairy and I will think of a way to break it.
Work
Got it.
fast.
Let's move in that direction.
It won't work. The arrays absorb too much miasma. We can't break through that barrier. Maybe he can still hear us? Banyue! Banyue!
Hear us out, man. No matter how desperately you shout, no response ever comes from within. In the array, Banyue seems to hear familiar voices calling his name. At this point, he's fought to his limit and can't respond. Those faint voices seem to grow denser in the depth of the consciousness, concealed by the echoes that sting like a silver needle.
Surrender. You plumb open your core and embrace this great power. It will grant you rebirth and eternal freedom. Do you hear that? Do you hear the cries of the burden deep within your body?
Who is this other voice?
You are screaming. Your circuits are melting. You have long been covered in cracks on the verge of collapse.
Emotion module overload. Forcing deinstallation to clear redundant emotional data. Re-verifying core command. Suppress miasma by any means necessary.
Oh no.
Dive in. Sink into eternity. Behold how they long to accept you. Why resist? You are a part of this filth. This shell is broken. My body, like a candle flickering in the wind. Yet even if only a sliver of hope remains, the faintest glimmer of light, this heart must hold it fast and never let it go.
Come on, Banyue, keep fighting. You got this.
Look at these scars. They're not just marks of battle. They're the price of bearing what should never have been yours to carry. Murderer. He must pay with his life.
Your existence is a mistake. You should be eradicated. Feeling pain. It's nothing compared to the agony we feel.
Descend to hell. Fall with us. How long can you hold on? 10 minutes. 1 minute. A second. Is it worth it? For those who hate you, who fear you, for those souls who curse you day and night, for a bunch of rotten worms, a world that only exploits you and fears you, suffering, exhausted, then why trudge in vain through this hopeless mire? Give up. Give up your meaningless pain. Your very existence is a mistake, and your struggle, an even greater one.
Who did make Banyue?
Even if I fall here, this is the I have to pay. This will is like a stone. Immovable. Unyielding. Even if my body shatters and I perish here, I shall not falter. Let go of your meaningless resistance. Of your heavy burns. Let everything return to nothing. To its original, pristine, blank state. Isn't that a good idea? No more bloodshed. No more disappointment. No endless penance. No duty. No guilt. Only eternal release.
Several voices entwine, overlap, and spin like an endless whirlpool of destruction, trying to crush Banyue's residual self-conscious completely.
Belle, Fairy and I have found something.
Here we go.
An abnormally large convergence of miasma has been detected. Warning. Vital signs of the survivors in the platform area are extremely weak. Anomaly detected. Multiple energy flow nodes detected. I've marked the coordinates.
Now we're gonna break those then.
The flow corresponds with the signature of the array base. Destruction of these nodes would disrupt the formation, destabilizing its structural integrity and potentially disabling the array core.
Array base and array core. Looks like I'll just have to give it a shot.
Great.
Time to go smashing stuff.
Destroying the array base might not only break the barrier and save people, but it might even delay or even stop the miasma that the Matrix sends to the Creator. It's a race against time. We have to hurry.
The nodes are scattered all over. Let's split up.
Okay, leave this area to me. Proxy, you cover Xiaoguang. The noise in the array core is getting weaker. Let's go!
Go, go. Ooh. Ain't got no time to deal with you.
Looks like it's up top.
Try to dodge through them. Oh, Yishun's bird. How'd you get here? Yishun's here, Qingming bird? I've been trying to send a message. Once you rescue Banyue, we should tell everyone about this. How random. I guess Yishun Shifu does have a habit of just showing up at critical moments to help us out.
All three down. It's all of the Xiaoguang and the others. Better hurry back to the array core and wait there. Got one for the planks. Dive deeper for a shot. Give close attention to what I'm saying. It worked. No time to waste. I'm going ahead.
Well, slow down, Dylan. We don't know what's going on there. Banyue, you're back.
Sacrificing yourself.
Oh boy, here we go.
Life for a price. And you, charging into die over such a lousy trick. Where's that brilliant self-serving logic of yours? Forward.
Excuse me. Didn't mean to interrupt you there, Alex. Sorry about that. Let's go. Crush it. Woohoo! Oh, got it. Oh. Ah. God damn. Oh, that was sick.
It's not over yet. And you already look this miserable.
Let's end it here. My core. Please. Take it.
Taking it to report back, that would be nice. But now, I have a new choice. This time, let the words of the dead grant you a truth that allows you to keep on existing.
Aww. The cries and wails of endless pain, resentment, curses, and despair. Sounds like accusations fill the air like a tsunami.
Why didn't you say why? Someone was waiting for me.
Look at what you've done, you heartless monster!
Remember our faces. Remember your tainted blood.
A machine. Will always be a machine.
Never. I will never forgive you. Never!
Just as the voices of despair were about to devour everything, Xiaoguang Yara's return to the step in the platform. Voices suddenly become clear and gentle, like a beam of light piercing through the dark clouds.
Luckily, that rascal got angry and ran off to play. Big guy, can you promise to help me find him?
The sister.
Sis?
He's so stubborn. Always getting hung up on the smallest things. I know he'll probably hit a few bumps along the way. But hey, just be patient with him, okay? Help him grow up safe, so he can see the better days I never got to. That's all I ask.
The peace we found here made me complacent. I couldn't bring myself to open that thing. Maybe this is the price I pay.
What's this?
But please, please, our two children are still so young. We shielded them with a technique just before the explosion. The two of them still have a chance to live. Don't let them watch us leave. Don't let them suffer the despair of seeing their loved ones die. Don't let them grow up alone.
I'm leaving them to you, Banyue. Get them out of here. Run straight ahead and leave this place. Just make sure Ayuan and Xiaoguang survive. Please. I'm begging you.
Thanks, big guy. Really. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Now, we can go without regrets.
One day, when they return to their former home, remember to tell them we left with smiles on our faces.
The words of the deceased fade away, and their final words come to a peaceful finish.
Mom. Dad. You'd understand my decision, right?
Sis! Sis! Why did you do this? Why? Why? Why couldn't you just let me hate him? Why did all this have to happen? Sis, I miss you. I really miss you.
Did you hear it now,
Yeah, again to me
Banyue?
too.
The voices of both those who died and survived because of you. This is the weight of the truth.
Dylan's body sways slightly, and her expression is no longer light and joking. There's a hint of sympathy in her faint smile. Like a light piercing through the haze, it gently slips onto Banyue's gaunt yet upright body.
Your logic algorithms determined that there were only a handful with a chance of survival at the time. So you chose the optimal solution and didn't try to save anyone else. But as you stand here today, willing to step in and stop the array, you've proven that you've broken free of the constraints of commands and algorithms, haven't you?
Correct. But the past cannot be.
Right. The past can't be rewritten. But you're only holding on to the debt of those who were killed. You have forgotten the promise to live that those who passed entrusted to you at the end of their lives. Do you really think that falling here and sacrificing your life to repay your debts is something worth commending? You're just trying to run away. The real way to atone for wrongdoing is to live. Living the way you are now. This human form with emotions, self-awareness, and the ability to feel pain. To face the trials of the past day after day, and to shoulder the never-ending guilt. Live. Live with a clear mind. Face the people you've saved. Be it gratitude, relief, distance, fear, even if you hate him. Go fulfill your promise to the deceased. Keep going. Use every remaining moment to make up for your past. Until the very end. This is my final verdict as a Krampus judge.
Dylan's words finish, begin to sink in. Banyue's body trembles, almost too faintly to notice. In the silence, the chains that had bound him for years, forged from cold algorithms, endless slaughter, self-lulling in the way of misunderstanding, had nearly crushed his soul. But in that moment, as he stands tall, and they shatter with a thunderous crash.
Xiaoguang, Ningqian, about what happened all those years ago.
You don't need to say anything, Banyue Shifu. Actually, I already remembered it all. Back when we crossed the bridge again. You might think you're a murderer who didn't save people in their moment of need. But to me, and my brother, you're the path to survival our parents sacrificed their lives for. And not only did they give themselves up for us, but also for your chance to become human. Tylan is right. Remorse for the dead never really goes away. But we can bear it as we go on. You don't owe the dead your life. You owe them the will to use the hands that once killed to reach for more life instead. That's why I've never blamed you, Banyue Shifu. I also wanted to thank you, Dylan, for letting me hear my parents' last words. It showed me that I was thinking the same way they were.
You and your parents are such gentle souls. And now you've grown into exactly the person they hoped for.
Ningqian, this is my own choice. You always have the freedom to choose how to face Banyue Shifu.
Xiaoguang gently passes his trembling shoulder. Ningqian is choking up, his voice a little hoarse.
Sorry. I'm so sorry, Banyue Shifu. I've hated the wrong person. For 10 years, I've hated the wrong person. I've poured my deepest hatred on you and squandered my sister's last wish.
Ningqian, of course I remember your sister. She was one who found me deep in the hollow and brought me back to life.
I still remember her last words vividly. I remember every face of those I could not save. Their faces have never faded. I was never able to find you in Waifei Peninsula after I rescued Xiaoguang and the others. Until years later, when you came to my school. I recognized you the moment you told me your name. By that time, you already looked like your sister all those years ago.
You've known all along? And you still took me in as a disciple and taught me everything.
Banyue.
It was me. I made a deal with Sarah. I used the ancient tome to lure you into activating the array. I thought I thought I could use the array to absorb the miasma, hoping I could save more people and complete my revenge.
Ningqian, I'm afraid you were just another pawn in someone else's game. It is still unknown whether the endless miasma was purified or just transferred to something else in the Hollow.
Then we just gone somewhere else.
It's far more complicated than you think. We've all been pulled into a deeper scheme without even realizing it.
Everyone, it may be too late to say this now, but I'm too ashamed to look Zhao Guang Shifu in the eyes. But there's something I must tell you. Actually, Yishuan Shifu left me a message. Yi contacted you? What did he say? He probably didn't know about my connection with the Sarah, which is why he trusted me by mistake. He recognized me as a disciple from Banyue Shifu's martial arts school, and asked me to pass on a message. To have him look for a black bird inside the hollow. The Qingming bird. Could it be that the Shifu left it behind to keep in touch with my brother? Speaking of that, I haven't had a chance to tell you. While I was searching for the array base earlier, I happened to rescue a black bird trapped in miasma. I'm pretty sure that was a Qingming bird. Once it was freed, it immediately flew off, like it knew exactly where I was going. Judging by Ningxiang's account, Yishuan must have sent some kind of message through it. Since no response came, he must have started to worry that something went wrong with the transmission. So when he ran into the disciple from Banyue martial arts school, he had to entrust the message that way instead. The only one who capable of trapping a Qingming bird would be the creator. My brother must be all alone out there right now.
Ningqian, Xiaoguang, this place is dangerous, and you are still unstable. You should leave immediately, return with the others, and wait for Yishuan Shifu's support.
I will only become a burden if I stay. Banyue Shifu, everyone, please be careful. I'll deliver the news, and if Yishuan Shifu arrives in time, I'll inform her immediately.
The Qingming sword is reacting strangely in this area. There must be something I'm destined to face ahead. Banyue Shifu, I gave my word to Belle before we came. This time, I will not stay behind. I will not watch those dear to me face danger alone again.
Banyue Shifu.
We got this. We can do this. Like one more confrontation up ahead of us.
Yeah, we're also running out of time. Her own brother might be in grave danger and you won't let her go with you? How does that make sense? You only have two options. Knock Xiaoguang out and send her back, or grant her wish. Come on. Is the wielder of the Qingming sword supposed to be weak or something? Look at yourself. You look like a mess. Give it a minute and we'll all be counting on Xiaoguang to save us.
Fine, but we proceed with caution and must not act rashly.
Banyue gives in, and Ningxiang says goodbye to everyone before returning to the way he came.
Alright, now that we've set him on the right path again, it's time for us to go to that lousy creator's lair and turn the place upside down.
Yeah! And of course there she is. Oh. As if sensing something, Dylan suddenly stops and looks toward the shadows nearby. Sarah walks out slowly with her usual enigmatic smile, as if she was passing by and hadn't been spying on her for long.
The Judge of Krampus sure lives up to her name. Your perceptiveness is truly a pain.
Are you done watching, Sarah Florin?
Florin?
And so long as no match found in the database, you picked up the habit of sneaking and hiding like a rat?
You were investigating me. But now that the dust is settled, what happened in the past doesn't matter anymore. Krampus, Faithin, Ye Xunguang. I was hoping to lend you a hand and dedicate the power of this stone lion to the Creator as a gift. An offering of thanks for the power the Creator lost when they cleansed the miasma.
Sure.
Pity, all these changing plans. But no matter. That'll be enough. Almost everything's been purified in this place.
Where is my brother?
Look at you. You're just like you were in his nightmare. Pure, naive, and ignorant. Naturally, your brother is... Oh, well, look who it is.
Oh, it's fast. A familiar but strange figure appears nearby. Turns out to be Yishuan, but different. His face is filled with shock when he sees Zhao Guang.
What are you doing here? Weren't you training in seclusion? Who sent you here?
Brother, judging from your looks, are you also?
Go back. You shouldn't have come here.
Senior Ye, we're all worried about you.
Are you in?
You didn't write that letter, did you? About how to break my connection with the Qingming sword?
Note? What note? What did you do, Sarah? Why is my sister here?
No need to be so anxious. You helped me find the creator in order to save her, didn't you? So what's wrong with organizing this moving reunion beforehand? Is there any point in pursuing such trivial details at this stage? Don't forget, I'm the one chosen by the creator. Only I can open the door for the creator's arrival into this world. Your
Sure.
obsession,
Just you.
the answer to fulfilling your tragic wish, is just ahead. The time is nearly upon us. Since you're willing to give everything to save your one and only sister, you'll definitely come, won't you? Otherwise, all our hard work will be in vain.
Pain, Yishuan glances at Zhao Guang, who has her hands anxiously extended towards him, and suddenly closes his eyes. As he opens it again, you see the look of determination.
Xiao Guang, listen to me. Go back with the others. Trust me. And don't follow me anymore.
You expect her to listen at this point, this far in?
I'm sorry, but I have to go. I've already come this far. I have no other choice.
I'm asking you one thing. No matter what, do not let Zhao Guang follow me. I'm counting on you. Yishuan turns around again without looking at Zhao Guang again and disappears in the ominous darkness with Sarah. How could I possibly just stand by and do nothing at a time like this?
Using someone's loved ones as leverage? Despicable, yet effective. Stop spacing out. Let's go after them.
Absolutely.
Wise, do you know where they went? Can you track them down?
Tracking route confirmed. Path recalibration complete.
It doesn't look like they've gone far, but the miasma concentration in that direction is higher than anywhere we've been before. We have to be careful.
Of course it's higher there.
Okay.
Why wouldn't it be?
Xiao Guang, can you keep going?
Yeah, let's go. We're bringing my brother back.
Wait up, little master. The aura head just feels sinister. I feel it may be a dangerous place. It's best to be prepared for going in.
Bear witness to the noble principles of the Time-Field family.
Cool little check up there, in case anyone swap teams. Meanwhile, Sarah was not far away, welcomes the moment she had been longing for.
Answer me. What's going on? What did you do to Xiao Guang behind my back? Why did you lead her here? We agreed she stays out of this until the creator descends. You broke your promise!
Promise? Faced with the divine edict of the creator, the promises of mortals are as light as a goose feather.
Yeah, pretty dumb of you to actually trust someone as mad as her.
Worked up. Your sister's presence is just a necessary component in the process. You see, you, your sister, and I are all keys that have been gathered here. The grand descent is about to begin. Releasing your sister's shackles and fulfilling your deepest wishes. Those are the only reasons you were willing to abandon your companions and walk with me, right?
Sarah, what exactly are you trying to do?
What am I trying to do? My plans have never wavered since the very beginning. The time has come. All things shall return to their source. Come, all you lost children who seek answers and redemption. Embrace your fate.
Sarah didn't look at him anymore. She raises her hands high in one direction, and a voice suddenly rises, chanting a cryptic rhythm that nearly pierces the soul.
O supreme and sacred creator, by thy blessing and thy call, I lay forth this offering. Obliterate the vows of traitors, the offenders' cries, the defiler's lament, and the mourning of the dead. Almighty Creator, hear my plea. I beseech thee to manifest thy truth in the chaos of this world. I beseech thee to wield thine eternal dominion and reshape the order of the universe. Sarah, my most faithful servant.
Oh boy.
Thou hast come to the very brink of my advent. Abandon the remnants of the mortal world. Traverse life and death, brilliance and decay, bliss and suffering. All shall return to me.
What the hell?
So this is the Exaltus Creator. They may look radiant, but it all sends a shiver down my spine. Whether or not this evil being can be destroyed depends on this strike. I cannot hold back.
Yeah, I doubt it's gonna go well for you, buddy.
I'll end it here and now, before Xiao Guang and the others are drawn in too deep.
So after lying in wait all this time, you're finally showing your fangs. Finally.
Abomination. This is the end for you!
Pretty sure that was exactly what it wanted to happen. Everything is under your gaze. Actually made it hurt her though, that was satisfying.
It's a tricky one. Just as expected. It even tried to reflect my attack. Good thing it's been blasted into ether particles now. That should be the end of it.
Of course it's not the end, buddy.
Abandon the mortal world. Traverse life, death.
Especially let herself get hit like that.
Return.
Hello, this is Sarah, Special Investigation Squad from the HSO in hand.
Our team was caught in operation against a notorious ethereal. I've lost contact with everyone.
Wait, don't leave. Please save me. I don't want to die. Help me. Don't leave me behind, please. Save me. Anyone. Can no one hear me? If God truly exists in this world, please hear my plea.
Where am I? Am I saved?
Lucky child. Chosen by the will of the Creator.
And who are you?
Were restored to the living before you turned into an ethereal. The blood of the Creator flowing through your broken body is the best proof that you belong here.
What blood of the Creator? Who are you?
We're the Exaltists. I'm Soph, the scribe, and the current overseer. There is no need for fear, no need for doubt. The Creator is merciful. This is the place they have given you, your new home.
No. Sorry. I have somewhere I have to go back to.
How many times have I already told you there has never been a special investigation squad in HSO? And there's no file under the HIA for a Sarah Florin.
Miss, this is your final warning. If you continue, we'll have no choice but to remove you by force.
Tread carefully. One step further and you may shed your mortal sins. But the gate to the final domain does not open without refinement. Life and death, existence and annihilation, brilliance and decay, bliss and suffering. All shall return to the Creator, for they are the origin of all. I know. Deep inside my body, my soul, lies the seed of evil I've long refused to face.
Cycle of cause and effect you have slain is clear. It lies within the call of salvation you have let me hear.
Abandon the remnants of the mortal world. Traverse life and death. I set my hand upon my spine, and my palm against the mortal heart.
You really should have aimed for Sarah, probably there.
Markings. I shall walk the path in search of the Creator.
Oh god. Creator who has shown me the conclusion. I have fulfilled your promise. Please accept me.
Not good.
Oh, Creator, is this your permission for me to merge?
What? Sarah and the thing. Their presence has vanished. Wait.
Oh, man. What did you set off, man? What the heck are we seeing here?
This presence has grown even stronger. That Creator has returned. Oh no!
Oof. Oh god.
Wait for me!
Oh man. Oh no. Oh man.
What you are. Give me back my brother!
Let's do this. I shouldn't have done that. This music's so solemn. Not mean to interrupt them. I hate when I can do that in games. This music does not give a sense of hope that we're actually gonna save them. Things are getting from very bad here.
Brother.
Something that should have been mine all along. Taken by the hand of a blood relative.
Oh, damn.
What could be better?
Oh, no. Alright, phase 2. Ooh. Ooh. Down your effect layer. Not only status preparing attacks will release store 5 energy. Roll. Oh. Go, go, go. Oh. Stay down. Stay back. Back, I say. Creature of the abyss. Be damned. Clap. Oh no, not again.
Still afraid to draw the sword. If you keep running, your loved ones will all be buried here.
Brother.
Some choices are burdens, and we must bear them. Do what must be done. I trust you, just as you trust me. Finally.
If I were the one being controlled, I believe my brother would make the same choice. You trust me, just as I trust you. Somehow, I'm not afraid anymore.
God.
Okay, great.
God, I love how awesome the cutscenes are all the time.
Brother.
Such a splendid power. I'll happily accept it.
Oof. Not even close.
A mere evil spirit, and you dare speak so arrogantly.
Oh.
Wielder of the Singing Sword of Yunquei Summit. This sword, with heaven and earth as its guide, shall cleanse all evil!
Holy shit, that was so cool.
I already know.
This voice. Did I really bring my brother back?
Please forgive me for leaving again. You must wait for me. Trust me. I will save you. I swear I will.
Brother.
God, that was awesome, but nah, I think we might have lost him. A few days later, the long silence finally breaks. Xiaoguang finally wakes up. Xiaoguang's awake, Belle. You should go check on her first. Dylan and Banyue Shifu will be here shortly. We'll wait for you to check on the Xiaoguang before we start our discussion. How you doing, girl? Got some more stuff here. At least I think from before.
Xiaoguang, how are you feeling? Do you still hurt anywhere?
It feels like I had a really, really long dream. Right! Where's my brother? What happened to him? Where is he? Did I bring him back?
Don't worry. Let me tell you everything that's happened.
Is he actually
After you
okay?
defeated that thing, the creator, or at least its embryonic form, you passed out from exhaustion. The power wrapped in that black mist dissipated, and Senior Ye, he seemed to come back to his senses. He caught you as you fainted and whispered something I couldn't make out. It was clear he didn't want to leave, but in the end, he walked away alone. He didn't explain anything. All he said was, take care of Xiaoguang. Banyue Shifu and Dylan were both injured and couldn't stop him. But at that moment, from Senior Ye's expression, It was like he suddenly realized something that he had to confirm right away.
He left alone? No. We must find him as soon as possible.
He couldn't have exactly followed Sarah. She sort of disappeared into the ether.
If that takes hold again. And what about Shifu? Did she make it in time?
Yixuan Shifu hasn't returned to Swabian Temple yet. She's probably dealing with Senior Ye's situation. I heard that Yunkwei Summit will be sending people over soon to investigate the creator incident.
Yunkwei Summit.
Xiaoguang, considering our past experiences and what Sarah said, do you think the creator's target has always been you and the Qingming Sword?
Wouldn't be surprised.
It's been trying to lure me into using the power of the Qingming Sword to make me break the seal myself. And I'm afraid that it controlled my brother to use him as a medium at the critical moment, to devour the power of both me and the Qingming Sword.
So, do you still remember how you defeated the creator?
The situation was dire. When I finally released the Qingming Sword, I seemed to have a strange resonance with it. I understood that the sword contains a power that can suppress the creator, or even annihilate it. That's why I believed that the last strike would bring my brother back.
And besides that, did you feel anything else?
What do you mean?
Like any
Your hair went
changes
white.
with your body, or in your appearance? Your hair
She was speaking a little differently before as well.
when you drew the sword.
Are you worried about repercussions from using the sword? Don't worry. That look was just the influence of the Qingming Sword. You see, I remember everything very clearly. I remember how that monster was torn apart by my blade, and what my brother asked me to do.
Oh yeah?
What's wrong? Still worried? Then how about a little test? Want me to recite any technique spells? Or any Yunkwei Summit rules? Or maybe everything we did together after we met?
Oh, thank goodness. Looks like you're really okay. I'm glad.
Was after only the first time used, not a...
I've never been very lucky, but maybe it's about time things went my way, right? It's just... I finally found my brother, and the next thing I knew, he was gone again.
At least we know now that... At least now we know... At least now we can be absolutely certain from that start. Senior Yi was never swayed by Sarah and the Creator. He even tried to contact Yixuan Shifu secretly.
Yeah. It seems like Sarah was using the promise of separating me from the Qingming Sword to lure my brother into cooperating with her. But I don't think my brother ever believed her. He only played along so he could get
Did he
close
tell you
enough
how
to find
Sarah
a chance to
disappeared
destroy
into
the
the
creator
gold
before
white
it could
light?
take form. He didn't realize that the creator's focus was on me and the Qingming Sword all along, and that Sarah had already drawn me into her trap long before I noticed. But now that the crisis is over, and he's finally out of their grip, why doesn't he come back? He was clearly worried about me. When I was half conscious, I remember hearing him ask me to forgive him for leaving again. Saying something like, he'd definitely save me. It doesn't sound like he's just worried that I'll be consumed by the sword. It's more like he's trying to tell me something. Could it be that he's learned of something even more terrifying? Something he felt he had to deal with on his own right away, to the point where he didn't want us involved at all.
We'll figure it out on time at some point.
Trust him, then let's do just that. What's most important now is for you to rest up and get better quickly. Once you're fully recovered, we'll work together to find him. And this time, we'll make sure he doesn't disappear on us again.
Put a leash on him. Concern Zhao Guang's eyes soften, replaced by quiet determination. She nods firmly, pushing her down to her knees. In her gaze, hope finally begins to flare again. What about you, Dylan, huh? How are things between you two? how's Xiaoguang doing? She just woke up, so instead of bugging her with questions, we figured we'd give her some peace. She's still concerned about Senior Yi, but after hearing that the creature was repelled and that her brother made out safely, she's calmed down for now and is resting.
I'm afraid I'll have to trouble you to keep a closer eye on Xiaoguang's state of mind these next few days.
Please don't worry, Banyue Shifu. Xiaoguang only drew her sword for Senior Yi and all of us. I'll make sure to keep an eye on her condition. She's always been tougher than we think, but that's also exactly why it's so hard not to worry about her. Back to business. What's this resonance signal you two mentioned earlier?
Right. There was so much happening so quickly that we didn't have time to investigate further, which is why we couldn't tell you right away. When the creator, or rather that power Xiaoguang fought off, was first awakened, 4 areas in Lemian Hollow simultaneously emitted extremely brief but highly similar energy resonance signals.
Which 4 areas?
We can only locate 3 general areas at the moment. One was right where the creator appeared at the old mining site. Another was the area where we confronted the Exaltist Overseer, Mevarok. And the third one was the town.
Yeah. Coincidentally, these are all places Wise and I have been before.
You've been to all 3 places?
Indeed we have.
Don't tell me these are all popular attractions.
That's not the strangest part. What's really worth noting is the 4th signal. Fairy?
The spatial coordinates of the 4th resonance signal are severely blurred. Existence confirmed, but precise location cannot be confirmed due to high-level energy interference. Warning.
Guess we'll have to wait to go there then.
The peak value of the signal's miasma energy exceeded all known records within Lemian Hollow.
It was like some kind of distant, indistinct response. Then it quickly went silent again, as if hiding from something.
3 of the signals came from areas we've been to recently. No way that was a coincidence. But that last one? It's hidden so deep that even Fairy couldn't pinpoint it. Where could it be?
4 resonating signals. There must be some underlying connection we haven't uncovered yet.
That disgusting miasma creature we fought, and the Ye Shuyun controlled by the creator, might have just been the opening move. The creator testing the waters. Whatever it is, it's still out there lurking, scheming something. I'll report this to Krampus and closely monitor any changes inside the hollow.
I will also investigate further.
Are you, speaking of Krampus, are you gonna be able to get them off of Banyue's back? Dial in. That'll be much appreciated.
With Krampus and Banyue Shifu helping out, things will definitely go more smoothly from here. Wise and I will keep an eye on the situation too, while we keep Xiaoguang company.
Let's all stay sharp, everyone. This calm might just be the eye of the storm.
Yep.
A brief moment of respite before everything gets thrown into chaos again.
Lots of chaos indeed. Good thing Xiaoguang's alright. Don't forget you're gonna have to pay me back for this volunteer work. How about I draw a tab for you? For travel expenses, compensation, for emotional stress, to overtime and missed meal tea milk money. Thank you very much for everything, Dylan. Writing reports till the cows come home, sorting through mountains of missing mission files, dealing with endless inquiries from those old geezers upstairs, and applying for a position for a new colleague and whatnot. New colleague? Yep, my humble business is expanding, and I'm short on help. I need some muscle who can take a beating. Better yet, if they can come with some skeletons in their closet that I can use as leverage. Overtime is just part of the deal. Business trips, oh, they're a regular thing too. That seems to call something interesting. Flashing a smile that feels somewhat unsettling. Is she referring to you, Banyue? You're about to have to more work on your plate? I bet to probably show you my gratitude. After all this, the burdens of After all this, the burdens of the past haven't exactly disappeared. But their edges, those thorns that once seemed to tear at my core a day and night, they've been worn down quite a bit. The weight of that constant pain and confusion has lifted. It's time to accept yourself and welcome a new beginning. Yes, like a golden sunset, endings bring a new dawn. My heart and soul are no longer immovable rocks as they once were. In that case, how about what we call each other? Could we update it now? You mean... from now on, please call me Banyue. Like old friends who know and accompany one another. You can call me by my name too, but actually it's a bit much. You are a companion worthy of respect and cherishing. I address you as your excellency, not out of a sense of distance, but to convey my deep respect and appreciation. This is my way of life and of friendship. Therefore, except for certain occasions where I must address you by name, please allow me to continue calling you your excellency. Well, I guess that's fine. It's an honor to have your respect. Thank you. Thank you for everything. You're a cool guy, Banyue. And Dylan's come around to me too, even with her job at Krampus, making it very difficult at first. Well, that wraps up things for now, though I still have a feeling there's still some more trouble ahead. There's so much more about the career and other secrets of the halls that we don't have any leads on yet. But at least this time, all those times before, we pulled through, didn't we? No matter what lies ahead, or at least we've got reliable companions by our side. Yeah, at least we'll never have to fight alone. Well, anything else can wait until sunrise. Right now, all I want is a nice hot shower and some sleep. Belle, you should get some sleep too. You'll need your energy for our next adventure. That we will. Go to bed. Sinking deep in the fluffy pillows, a heavy grounding warmth spreads through your limbs. Those heart-pounding battles and unsolved mysteries gradually fade into the distance, blurry memories. Meanwhile, as Donna compiles her mission reports, she's greeted by a familiar guest.
Oh, are you here to criticize me, Senior Joe? Thought they'd send the cold, heartless executioner. You know, never been able to get along with her.
The boss hasn't issued any new orders yet. Naturally, she won't do anything. Besides, it's too late for you to feel guilty now. I'm just here on my own behalf to ask you for an explanation. After all, we've provided you with important intel, but the result of the mission was a little underwhelming. The orders from the higher-ups are to retrieve Banyue's core data and erase this unstable factor. But as for you, not only did you not get the core, but you also seem to have made him more complete and dangerous? Is this negligence of duty or self-inflicted downfall?
Huh? Who said I didn't finish the mission? I have exercised the ultimate authority granted to me by Krampus as the judge. The verdict is as follows. Banyue's core consciousness has tentatively proven that it is controllable and of great value. Hence, I deemed there is no need to erase it. As for retrieving said core, don't worry. I will introduce Banyue to Krampus. Wouldn't you call that a different kind of recovery, in a sense?
Huh? You want to let him join Krampus?
Yeah, wouldn't that be more interesting? If he joined, then his power, along with all of the information he has, would be of service to Krampus. In the long run, that's way more valuable than a one-time core data extraction, don't you think? Aside from the old books from Tops, the reason the boss is so interested in Banyue's core is because a certain big shot was the one who made modifications. Gradually transformed him from a killing machine into a human.
You sure know how to wiggle out of a tough situation. However, your proposal does actually have some merit. I hereby approve your verdict. As for how to write the report without any leaks to get those old fossils to nod in person, that will be up to you to deal with. But I believe that when the boss finds out we're about to have a new member who is so controllable and so useful, with all the potential value he brings, I'm sure she will be happy. After all, this is much more.
I am interested in meeting the other members of Krampus.
Metal, right?
Just by talking them up.
I'll leave the rest of the procedures to you. I look forward to hearing good news about our new member.
I'll still be relying on you to help me persuade the others.
This conversation comes to an end with a sweet but cold farewells. Dylan remains where she's standing and exhales slowly.
Banyue, your path to redemption begins with Krampus. And it will be a long road. Don't let me down.
Skies over White Peninsula remain heavy and gray, but for Banyue, the path toward new life now lies open, and one less shadow stands in his way. Night deepens and all is silent. As Soyman Temple is shrouded in a hazy moonlight, the single room is lit with a dim yellow light, like a stubborn little firefly in the darkness.
On the day I secretly snuck into Sweebian Temple, I saved a chubby cat.
Oh no. She is forgetting, isn't she? Were the effects just delayed? The next time I came to the temple, I tried to pass myself as an acting temple master, only to get caught red-handed by Junior Bell. They went to Yumchasin. I was wearing that casual dress. Junior Bell said it really suits me.
The storyteller at Yumchasin told fascinating tales. We ate osmanthus cakes made with fresh petals preserved in honey, sticky rice powder, and kumquat peel. Banyue Shifu doesn't like greasy or spicy things. When handing him hot tea, the cup handle should be to the right. Dylan really likes honey. She always doubles the amount. Senior Inhu's secret marinade. Grind the dried tangerine peel into fine
Was he just
powder.
writing everything down to recite it and memorize it?
When we gathered around the fire that night, we looked at the stars together and exchanged
Just
embarrassing
acting like he
stories.
hasn't forgotten anything.
I talked about... Why can't I remember? I quit just a second ago. I wrote it all down right here.
The words on the page are blurry and twisted and morphed, as if they're about to break free from the shackles of the page and disappear completely. A tear falls from her eye, hitting the diary with a sharp pat. After a few seconds, she wipes the damp marks from the face and back to her hands. Her eyes become resolute again. She stares at the handwriting soaked in tears, as trying to use her gaze to burn the words back into her heart.
I talked about how I didn't bring enough money when I left Junkoi Summit. I almost ended up going to that pawn shop in town.
Is that just what all these books are? Just memories written down? Every little thing?
Besides the Sword, I have nothing of value that's worth holding on to. I must never forget these memories. Never. Shifu, my brother, Bell, Wise, and everyone else. I must remember all the beautiful moments we shared together. I have to remember.
In the light, her lips move persistently, yet in vain, over and over again, repeating the same fragments of fleeting memories that she's desperate to hold on to. Her finger begins to turn white and tremble slightly as she grips the diary tightly, as she's engaging in a desperate struggle against her invisible foe known as the Forgotten. Only the still damp tear stains on the page silently tell the story of a young girl who in the darkest of nights used all her strength to pretend the world is still as it always was. To pretend she is still the same Yi Shuangguang, whole, unscarred, unaffected by the Qiming sword. Oh, we couldn't leave it off on a slightly wholesome note. God damn it. Man alive. That was a great chapter, and gosh, I'm scared now. Surely it won't happen again. I'm sure we'll find some way to fix her, save her from forgetting everything. But still, it hurts to see. It hurts to see like this. Hello, little cat. George Tabby rests on the bed, surveying his domain as the authority. Though, of course, from a human perspective, this is still Yush Strongbone's room. Taking care of herself, sufficient cat as a breeze. Even if you forget to feed it on it for 3 days, it's ill-found its own way to survive. After all, as everyone knows, it's mastered at least 3 secret routes that lead straight to the kitchen, perfect for sneaking in, snagging some food, and making a clean getaway. Shuangguang believes it has the potential to become a legendary proxy, and occasionally calls it proxy. Of course, when proxy wasn't around. Orange edition. Oh, man. I guess we just gotta wait till next time for something to happen, for our next little bit of lore. Sarah's disappeared into the creator's embrace or whatever. The brother's still out there lurking around somewhere.